Hey guys, Five here with another installment of our FIFA 21 rating predictions. This one is going to be with Arsenal. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. They finished 8th in the league, I do believe, but they did win their Europa League spot from the FA Cup win. So they won a trophy, they came 8th, but with Mikel Arteta at the kind of heading them forwards, they should improve next season. Should. But we're going to kick it off looking at the defence. And in goal, we've got Leno. He was an 84 rated last year. He's going to be an 85 rated in my predictions for this year. He has definitely helped him out a lot this season. The thing about Arsenal is their centre-backs aren't the best. You've got one that's error-prone. He's got a mistake in him. You've got one in Mustafi, who again is got a mistake in him. Probably say Mustafi's maybe got a couple more mistakes in him than David Luiz does. You've got one in Socrates who's just not that good of a defender. You've got Holding and Chambers who are just injury prone. So centre-back is definitely a position where they do need to maybe improve. But under Mikel Arteta, defensively they have got much better. But we've given Leno a +1. He's been very good up until his injury, and then Martinez came in, and Martinez was very good as well. But I didn't know whether to put Martinez in this video based purely on the fact he's played maybe 5 or 6 games, and he's been very good in them. I don't know how I would rate that. Next up is Kieran Tierney. I think he was injured at the beginning of the season. He's come in, and I would very, very easily say Kieran Tierney is right up there as one of the best left backs in the league, behind his fellow countryman in Robertson. We've given him a +4 to an 80 to match that. We've also given him a left wing back card because Mikel Arteta does play a 3 at the back with wing backs. So him being a wing back might make him a bit more usable. He's got the pace. His defensively is definitely going to go up. Physically, he's probably going to go up. Passing and dribbling, they're probably going to go up. This will be a very good starter card for right at the beginning of the year. Another one that might be a very good starter card is Jacka. He was a left midfielder, 65 rated at the beginning of this year, and he's sprung onto the scene. One of the best youngsters in England right now. And what we've given him is a 75 rated card. A left wing back, he has been playing there. He's also been playing, I don't know whether to put him as a left wing back or just keep him as a left mid. Comment down below what you would put him as, but we have gone for the jump and we've given him a left wing back card. 75 rated, a +10 overall. I think that is one of the biggest jumps in this video. I think the other one is a +8 for another one of their youngsters. But next up is David Luiz. We've given him a -1. He's not been very good this season at parts, but for some games he's been absolutely incredible. And I can think of the Chelsea game in the final. He kept Giroud quiet all the game, and that helped them win the FA Cup. I think he was pretty good against Man City, if I remember correctly, in the FA Cup. He's definitely much better than his performance against them in the league, right at the beginning of the post-lockdown Premier League start-up, where he gave away a penalty and got a sent-off. But yeah, -1. He could even stay at an 83. He has not been as bad as people are saying. Another player who's probably not been as bad as people have been saying and memeing him out is Mustafi. We've given him a -0 and a +0. Just keeping him at a 79. Yeah, he's another one. Again, he's got a mistake in him, but I think he has potential in Arteta's system. Arteta has defensively shored this team up so much, and he could see a resurgence in his career under Arteta. Maybe. We move on to a couple more defenders and a midfielder. And as I was saying, Socrates, 82 rated. He is just not that good. I think he's probably Arsenal's worst centre-back. They are looking to offload him to Napoli, and they're looking to bring in Gabriel from Lille, the Brazilian left-footed centre-back. But Socrates, he's not that good. He's probably going to leave this summer, and I don't think many Arsenal fans will be too upset about him leaving. Next up is a player they signed last season and loaned back to Saint Etienne. It is Saliba. We've given him a +4 to a 75 rated card. You can see there the one to watch card, the special design. He got to the I think some French cup, some cup in Ligue 1, but unfortunately he didn't actually play in the final against PSG, and Saint-Etienne did actually end up losing in that one. I'm not sure what that was, just a French cup. I'm not 100%, but we're giving him a +4 to make him a 75 rated card. He's probably going to get a 1 to watch, I would assume. Maybe not, because they did sign him last season, but this is the first time he's playing for them. I don't know. But a +4, one of the biggest jumps on this page. As next up is Hector Bellerin, another one who's been injured this season, I think for quite a lot this season actually. Hector Bellerin's I like Hector Bellerin as a person, but as a player he's not that good. He's pace and that is all. We've given him a -1. We've also again given him a right wing back card, and we've given him a -1 to a 79. Maitland-Niles, you've got to feel bad for Maitland-Niles. He's not a wing back, he's a centre midfielder. That's where he wants to play. And he's being pushed out to the right wing back, similar to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He didn't want to play. I think he had Liverpool and he had Chelsea on the table to sign for, and I don't think he wanted to sign for Chelsea because I think Conte wanted to play him as a right wing back. So I mean, lucky he did. Well, I mean, he probably would have won the league under Conte, won the league earlier. But yeah, if Maitland-Niles wants to move back into that centre midfield position, Arsenal are going to have to either hope that Bellerin improves or sign a new right back. And with the funding that Arsenal have, that's probably going to be unlikely, and Maitland-Niles is probably going to stay as a right wing back. So he might want to move on in his career to actually play in the position he wants, and just play in the position he wants, really. But do you want to leave the team? I think he's an Arsenal Youth Academy product. Do you want to leave the team that you most likely supported since you were a child? Probably not. Next up is Jacka. Jacka is another one of those players who is a scapegoat. He is actually a very, very good player. I think he's a very, very underrated player. He's similar to Henderson in the Liverpool team. I feel like if you take him out of the team, they don't perform as well. Jacka is one of those players, I think. And him and Ceballos in the midfield, them two. You've got the destroyer in Jacka and the creator in Ceballos. And yeah, we've given him a +0. He could even get an upgrade maybe, but he most likely, you're going to base it off the fact that he got booed off this pitch by the Arsenal fans. They're probably going to base it off of that. Next up is another list of midfielders, and you've got a big downgrade in this one and a big upgrade. But first of which is for Torreira, and he's gone from an 82. We're going to give him an 80. I think he's been injured this season. He's either been injured or he's just not played that much. He's another one. I don't think he is that good. I remember the Europa League final against Chelsea, Arsenal's biggest game in a while, and it was Torreira against Kante, and Kante had a knee brace on. He'd been fasting, and he just got absolutely dominated. He came off the pitch in tears, and maybe look to sell him on. He could probably be a very valuable asset if you look to sell him on and get some money for him. You could probably get a couple of million for him, maybe 20, 30 million for him. Not too bad, really. Next up is Guendouzi, a player that looks to be leaving Arsenal. Arteta does not get on with him, I don't think. And he seems like a proper twat, Guendouzi. And I definitely wouldn't want him at my team. If I was in charge, rightly so, get him out, you know. But he is better than 75 rated. We've given him an upgrade to a 77. And yeah, will he be at Arsenal next season? Probably not. So maybe this upgrade wasn't even needed. Next up is Dani Ceballos. He's another player that might not be at Arsenal next season unless they put a bid in for him. I do believe he's going back to Real Madrid. Will he get playing time at Real Madrid? They do have an ageing midfield. Toni Kroos, Modric, they're all getting up there in age. So Ceballos, he might actually stay at Madrid. Zidane might see something in him. He's been very good this season. We've given him an upgrade to an 83 rated. Him and Jacka, as I said, have probably been Arsenal's two best midfielders this season. Next up is Urzil. He's a Fortnite player. He's not a football player. We've given him a -4 to an 80, and we've also turned him into a non-rare. He is another one. He's on astronomical wages, and for the better of his career, surely he's got to leave. Either go back to Germany. There's been offers for him in Turkey. Surely he's got to leave, man. Surely, you know, he was an absolute baller in his prime, and it's sad to see. He's obviously not been liked by Unai, He was liked by Lumberg. Lumberg actually played him a couple of times, and I don't think he's played that much under Arteta. So yeah, he definitely isn't liked by the current managers, and he probably will move on. Unfortunate. Next up is Martinelli. He is a Brazilian left winger. I think he's got 2 star on FIFA, so that's probably going to get an upgrade as well. As his rating, we've given him a 76 rated card. He's very good in the Europa League, if I remember correctly. And yeah, obviously there's the debate about Greenwood, Callum Hudson-Odoi and Martinelli. Martinelli is the one that Arsenal fans put forward as probably their best prospect. And yeah, that's pretty much it. He is probably one of Arsenal's biggest prospects, alongside maybe Saka, maybe Emile Smith-Rowe. I think he's at Huddersfield. I think he did pretty good at Huddersfield. But yeah, that's going to be it for the midfield. As we move on to the final page, it is going to be Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe. And for Aubameyang, he was an 88 rated card. We're going to give him a 90 rated card, one of the highest rated cards in the Premier League. We're also going to shift him out to the left-hand side. I do think he's predominantly played on the left wing this season. Again, maybe he doesn't... I don't think he wants... Surely he doesn't want to play on the left wing. Surely he wants to be the main man up top. But again, maybe the signing of Willian helps him move into the forward. I haven't put Willian on here because we have already done Willian for the Chelsea ratings prediction. So if you want to see what our predicted rating for him is, go check out the Chelsea video. But given him a +2, he's been incredible ever since he's at Arsenal. He's goals. That is it. He obviously scored the 2 goals in the FA Cup final to help them win it. He's their current captain, I do believe. And yeah, he's an absolutely brilliant player, brilliant finisher. Next up is Lacazette. We've given him a -1 to an 85 rated card. He's another one that looks to be going out the door. I think there was a potential move to Atletico Madrid on the tables. He's one, you could probably see him leaving to get some funds. Arsenal pretty much need the money if they want to make any signings this season. They need to sell to buy, pretty much. So you could see that one happening. And finally, Pepe. 72 million for him, probably too much. But his goals outcome, I think he had 18 goals and assists in all competitions this season, which isn't too bad for a first season in the league. He's only going to get better. You can see that he is going to be a good player for Arsenal. Maybe they overpaid for him, but he's definitely got the potential to become a very good player on that right-hand side. That's going to be it for the Arsenal one. That means we've got one team remaining in Spurs. Then we're going to take a look at maybe some of the ratings from the promoted teams. A couple of players that might get big boosts from them. And then I honestly don't know. Once the career mode's finished, once this is finished, I've got no idea what we're going to upload. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like. Comment down below what you think some of these ratings should be, if you think I've got it wrong. But if you have enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and peace.